Hey guys, this is HELLHADES. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video, or is it? This is actually going to be a compilation of some of the games that have kind of led me to where I am today. It's also going to be my 20k subs giveaway video. So I hope you enjoy it. For me, it's a bit of nostalgia. Hopefully for you, it might spark some memories of games that you've played over the years as well. I'm going to go through those first. Let's just get into the giveaway details though. So a couple of days ago, I put out there that I was close to 20k subs. I said when I get to 20k subs, we're going to do a giveaway 5 times 900 gems for people that comment on this video. So far on this video, we've had 2,000, just over 2,000 comments. So thanks to everyone who's got involved. Good luck when we get to the giveaway. And there'll be one prize for somebody who gets an account takeover as well. That'll be the last person that I pull. I'll do that through this kind of random generator thing, but we're going to do that at the end of the video. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and then we'll get onto the giveaway right at the end. So what I've done is I've pulled out a number of games which have kind of shaped my gaming life over the last 25 years, probably more than that, 30 years worth of gaming. I've pulled out, what's this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 10 games that I've played over the years, which have kind of held me and, kept me in their game. First one I want to call out is Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII, it's one of the earliest games that I can remember that I was absolutely hooked on. And you might find the timeline here might be off. It might be that some of these are the other way around, but I'm just trying to think of it through my head. But Final Fantasy VII was also the time where I first picked up my gamer tag. And what I want to show you is actually the animation of the spell which came to call me Hades. I was Hades for most of the time rather than HELLHADES. This in Final Fantasy VII was the spell Hades. And I really liked it. I loved the animation of it. I played this game for so long. But as you see here, the animation is so old now. But he summons Hades to come and basically do an attack. And I really liked it. It was a really cool ability in the game. And it just stuck with me as my gamer tag, Hades, after that forever, basically. So there it is. A little bit of nostalgia. But Final Fantasy VII for me was an amazing game because it was almost like a series of loads of mini games within a really big online game, not online game, a big solo play game. But it kind of tested me. It's a similar style, I guess, to Raid in a way, in terms of turn-based, in terms of strategy, picking your team against your enemies. So yeah, it kind of resonates with me a lot actually in terms of what they do now with Raid. Next one I'm going to call out is Settlers 2. Me and my friend, we spent so long on this game. It's just like a builder game, base builder, go and dominate a world. Civilization could definitely come into this sort of genre as well, which we played a lot. But the reason why Settlers 2 sticks in my brain is because there were just so many days when I literally left the game running all day long while I was at school and stuff, because when I come back home, I'd either would have lost the game or I would have hundreds of nights to go and use to go and attack other people's bases. And it was like a strategy where I'm literally at school thinking, I cannot wait to get home to see how many nights I've got to go and actually attack a load of other people. Anyway, Settlers 2 was a cool game. I really enjoyed it. I think the next one for me to call out was the original XCOM. I'll just show you some of the graphics for this game, which now looking back are shocking. There's actually a new release version of this game. This is a different YouTuber just kind of playing it through. I'll show you some of the actual fighting. I mean, it looks so basic, but as a strategy game, it's actually still it holds a massive place in my heart, because actually I played it for probably, I don't know, like a full summer. I got it in a summer holiday, played it for a full summer, completed it. I then played the second version of the game they brought out, which was called Enemy of the Deep, I think. But again, strategic game. And yeah, just a sort of game that I really enjoyed. But this one, for me, was one that absolutely kind of resonates with me as a game that I played a lot. If I then go on to another different style of game, Sensible Soccer, Sensible World of Soccer. Still the best football game that I think I've ever played. Counting all the FIFAs and stuff like that. I played that style of game as well. Sensible World of Soccer for me was the most complete football sim management style game that I ever played, I reckon. And in terms of the gameplay, it looks so basic now, but it looked basic at the time as well. It was just genuinely great fun, and it did take quite a lot of skill, actually. I remember that goal there, that style of goal was kind of like absolutely a sensible World of Soccer goal. You get yourself down the line and then you put it straight in the top corner. But yeah, me and my friends played this game many summers, different versions of the game as it grew up, before FIFA kind of took hold. But yeah, it's an absolutely insane game. So, staying on the football theme, the next one, which 8 years of my life, was Championship Manager games. Championship Manager 2 is the one that sticks out in my head, because it was probably for me the most complete game before it became almost too involved. The more recent versions of the game I didn't enjoy as much. But it was just literally quick-paced. You'd throw your team out. Again, me and my friend would be going against each other in this game, and we would play it for hours on end, to the point where I actually remember I was with a girl at the time, and me and my friend were playing this game when she went to bed, and she got up for work the next day at 7:30 or something, and we were still downstairs playing the game, and she came down and she was like, "Have you guys got up already?" And we were like, "We haven't been to bed." Like, literally played it right through the night. It's a time sink. It's literally like a game that you could fall into and play for hours and hours on end and not realise you're doing it. So yeah, this was good fun. We start then, for me, to start to get into online gaming. So all up until this stage, it was kind of single player stuff, sitting in your bedroom. I actually went to visit this same friend when he was at uni, and he'd started playing this game here, Rainbow Six Raven Shield. And it was an online FPS game. Looks fairly basic now, but it was actually quite tactical, quite strategic game. And so this was my first experience really of online competitive play, and I loved it. I absolutely loved the game. At this point, I still had dial-up internet, so I was playing the game with like crazy pings that were a nightmare. But yeah, basically, I was able. So I joined a clan called Doomcraft at this time. I was ranked top 10 in the world for this game while I was active on it. I don't think it was the world or if it was Europe, actually. I can't really remember. But basically, I was competitively playing this game consistently. And yeah, as I say, I was in a clan called Doomcraft. And that clan was actually a clan that I followed through then for a number of games. The game that took me away from this style of FPS was actually Star Wars Galaxies, which was one of the first MMOs, or MMO RPG, I can't remember what they're called now, but basically like a World of Warcraft style game. Big open lands. You could choose a number of professions. And the big kind of thing for this game was to try and grind yourself up to be a Jedi. And to do that, you had to unlock a number of different professions. From a dancer to a commando to a terikaze artist. So it's just like, I don't know how many it was, maybe 30 or something. And they took a long time to unlock these professions in full. And my memory of this game was I would wake up at 3 a.m. to an alarm to set my character up dancing in a pub, in a cantina, to get his ability points up, because basically you got ability points for just doing like a macro. So, and the game reset every day at 3 a.m. So I literally just kind of woke myself up to get myself playing again so that I could get myself towards this Jedi status, because I didn't want to be a dancer. I wanted to be like a cool fighting champion, but ultimately I needed to do that to tick it off as one of the careers to see if that was my Jedi unlock. I actually set up in this game big kind of mining cartels where I'd actually earn loads of in-game currency by buying people's mining slots. It was a really involved game. We had like a Doomcraft again, my clan. We had a village, our own village we set up with specialists in different things like weapon masters and some aggressive, attacking style champs. But also there was a lot of kind of being a merchant in this game, which I really enjoyed. So this was a cool game. I went back to an FPS game after that. This is actually a short video of my clan who for Counter-Strike Source. It's not Counter-Strike, not CSGO that like you'd know now. Counter-Strike Source was the game I played mainly. I still play CSGO now actually, but in this game I was part of Doomcraft again. So here we are topping a 3v3 EU ladder. So I ran the team in this game. And then we move on to a European sort of 5v5 where we were ranked 6th on a 10-win streak. This is as high as we got. So I guess the scene in terms of this style of game, it wasn't an esport back then like it is now. So I don't know where we would have stood against the kind of real top teams. This was a video that one of my clan members pulled together as a whole kind of lengthy intro. But I am in it. I am in it as part of the. Let me find it. As part of me going in and doing some work. Entering. Here we go. I'll roll it back a little bit. So this is me. Basically, you can't even see my name, but HELLHADES is up there. 1, 2 kill, 3 kill, 4 kill, quad kill with my old Glock there. But yeah, basically this is a video that I dug out from our stuff. It used to have a big soundtrack to it as well. But this for me was a game, again, that I can't totally immerse myself in. And I still really enjoy playing Counter-Strike Go now with friends. So FPS games have always been quite big for me. I was literally playing CSGO last night with the same group of people. So, you know, I've kind of stayed in touch with this whole Doomcraft clan group. But there is actually, in this video here, I'll link it down below if you want to watch it. But there are some really cool AWP shots and that type of stuff, you know, all of the kind of Deedle headshots like that, 5-man takedowns, all that sort of stuff. But it's all based on our clan anyway. So that was CSGO. Then the next one for me is World of Warcraft. I played World of Warcraft probably for maybe 10 years. Maybe 10 years. I was on a server called Emerald Dream. This game for me probably holds the most nostalgia because it literally was an insane game for its time. It also, I'll show you this cinematic while I'm talking. The cinematics in the game are fabulous, like fantastic. I always looked forward to them coming out because they were always so cool. Even now, looking at this, we're talking about 10 years ago, this cinematic, and it still is actually decent to look at. But yeah, so I played in a clan called Pimp My Raid. We were top of the server that I played on. I was sort of top tier PvP as well. Really enjoyed it. And I do look at this game and I do almost fancy myself going back to it. I enjoyed it so much. But it's kind of done its time and, you know, and we move on really. But for me, this is the kind of era of the game when it was at its best. And this cinematic was probably one of my favourite ones that came out. And then lastly then, before I get into where I am now, obviously playing a lot of Raid, I still play League of Legends, and League of Legends was kind of the game that took over my gaming life between kind of Counter-Strike and World of Warcraft. And again, as a company, they're very good when they've got things like their Worlds on, bringing out really cool cinematics and that type of thing. When I start streaming, I might start to show a bit of League of Legends as well. Currently, I generally main either top lane or support, and I'm probably a plat player, albeit I've not played this season, so I'm just kind of like low level plat, I guess. But I guess every season that I've played it, I've kind of pushed on another sort of tier level. So, you know, it's but for me, it's a really cool game, strategic game again. This is just one of the cinematics. So look, that's been my kind of rise to Raid Shadow Legends. Raid actually I started playing because I wanted a game that I could play while I commute to work. So I wanted a mobile game. The rest of these have basically all been from Amiga through to PC, you know, yeah, basically PC. I've been a PC gamer. In between that, I've played on consoles, you know, stuff like FIFAs and all those sort of normal games. But ultimately, I've been a PC gamer. And Raid is the first kind of, other than Clash of Clans, where I've played for a number of years, but kind of casually. I'm still high-end, but I'm casual high-end. Raid's been the first game that I've really picked up on a mobile device and said, right, I'm going to push and be an endgame player in this game. So, look, hope you enjoyed that. Hope it's sort of brought back some memories for you guys. Comment below, what do you think? But let's get into the giveaway. So there's going to be 5 names drawn. What I've done is filtered from my video the unique comments. So we've got 1975 unique comments. Good luck, guys. I genuinely am thrilled to get to 20k. I hope that you guys continue to stay with me. What we're going to do is grab 5 free winners. Let me make sure we're doing this right. Yeah. So first 4 names are going to get 900 gems. What I need you to do if you're a winner is to message me on Discord. My link to Discord is below in the description. Message me on Discord. I need your number and I need you to comment in this video, but we'll go through that. But message me on Discord and we'll hook you up with your gems. And then the 5th person that I draw is also going to get access to a free account takeover if you want it. Let's go. Good luck, guys. Who are we going to get as the first winner? First winner, 900 gems coming your way, Grumpy Ether. And your comment was, I'm definitely not going for the ×10. So I asked people to comment on, are you interested in the Queen Eva ×10? And then also, are you interested in doing the fusion? And he's also said, but I'll try the fusion depending on the epics I already have for it. Well done, Grumpy Ether. Drop me a line on Discord and we'll get you your gems. Let's see who the next winner is. 900 gems coming your way. And that is going to be for Alsatian. Legendary looks decent, nothing great, nothing bad. Since the fusion is also feasible, I'll try to fuse him. And I think that's actually a fair comment. That's exactly what I thought, to be honest. And it's an extra legendary for your roster. Hopefully you've got him or you're working your way up to him. That's 2 winners. Let's go for the 3rd one. Who have we got for our 3rd winner? Their maker. May the Lords bless me with luck. They did bless you with luck. You just won 900 gems. Well done. That is the 3rd winner. 4th winner is going to be... Nightshade. ×10 summoning never seems to bring any luck. Anytime there was a double summoned, I never pull anything good. Hopefully you did this time if you went for it. So I've gotten to where I won't even try them. Okay, fair enough. And the fusions will usually need champions that you only get from shards. I'm a low spender, and I'll usually end up casting more than a few hundred. So if I can't get the champions without spending a little money, I don't try. Love the video. Thanks very much for the message. Well done, Nightshade. You just got yourself 900 gems. So maybe you can try if you want to. Lastly then, so this is going to be the winner of 900 gems and an account takeover. Who have we got as our winner out of those 2,000 odd comments? Vic Savage. I was going to skip the fusion, but I have 2 of the pieces already. Hopefully you've got the fusion already. Vic, congratulations. Drop me a line on Discord. All of those winners. Let me know which one you were, and we'll sort out the rest of it from there. Guys, probably going to do the next giveaway at 25,000 subs. So encourage your friends to join the party. I've been HELLHADES. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you soon.